What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. So I wanted to quickly go over, I got a comment, and I apologize guys, things have been busy. I don't always have time. So I try to sometimes. I'll go back in a video and scan through comments. But sometimes, like, don't think I'm ignoring you. You know what I mean? Because I'm not, you know what I mean? It's just like things are crazy for me. So occasionally when I have time, or if I'm just, you know, scanning around, I might go and check a video here or there. But I saw this comment here, and I don't know. I made a video on buying crypto. I bought some crypto, it went up. I took some profits, and basically took the profits and converted it into silver, right? And I got this comment here from Jeff, Mr. Fixit 8562. I appreciate the comment, because I feel like sometimes maybe I don't understand who, like, fully who my viewers are, you know what I mean? Sometimes I assume people know what I know, or potentially know more than I know. You know what I mean? So maybe I just didn't explain things too well, but he said, can you please do a video to explain how to start into this market? I want to do the same thing as you, turning cyber money into metal, which I think is a great idea, especially if the cyber money is in a bull market, right? But see, this is one of those things that you need to be careful with. If you're going to be investing, it's like, I'm sure you know, if you're investing into silver, for instance, it's got to be money that you can do without for a long time. Or by the time you get the silver, pay the premium, and possibly pay shipping and tax depending on how much you buy, you know, you start out in the red. So if you went and sold it like in 30 days from now, and the market dipped or something, you're going to take a big loss, and you might as well have not bought silver. So, I mean, you really have to, especially in the crypto market, you know, because I think it's a new market. It's an emerging market. There's a lot of hype around it, but it can be volatile. It can be risky. So I would not invest anything that you're not willing to lose. You know what I mean? And if you're maybe a little heavy and you're a little concerned, I would be following what that market is doing multiple times a day. But see, so first we're going to go into how to start. How do I start buying cyber money and turning it into metal? So the easiest way, which I know there's going to be crypto people out there that say, no, that's a terrible idea. You shouldn't do that, because if you don't, you know, if you don't hold it, you don't own it, kind of thing. Yeah, I understand all of that. But the crypto market gets confusing, especially for a lot of beginners. You know what I mean? You have to buy a wallet, and then you have to go on some exchange and buy crypto, and then transfer that crypto from the exchange to your wallet. And then actually, this happened to me, where I transferred $10,000 worth of XRP back into Coinbase. Because, like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it there for now. Because I might pull profits at some points, and I might pull some of it at some point and throw it in my wallet for long term. But I went to transfer money from my wallet to Coinbase, and I didn't put the correct memo in, and my crypto got lost. $10,000 lost. Like, that will send you into panic mode, right? And you really don't want to be there. And then you go and you try to call Coinbase's customer support. Unless you're a premium member paying $300 a month for their premium service, their customer service is garbage. It's garbage. You know what I mean? I called the voice line tech support, and I was on hold for 8 hours. I literally put the thing on hold, went to bed, woke up the next morning 8 hours later, and I was still on hold. I was like, what the hell? So I went through text support, and I got somebody within like 2 hours, 3 hours. Luckily, they were able to figure it out. They asked me to do a few things. I did everything they asked, and they got my funds back to my account. But if you want to try to avoid all of that, if you're like super new and you just maybe want to ride some of this bull market and make some profits and get out and not have to worry about all that crap, I would just download, honestly, which I know this might sound like bad advice from the pro crypto guys, you know what I mean? They're like, no, never. But you can download the Coinbase app, or you could download the Gemini app. But I've noticed that Coinbase has more options. They have way more options than Gemini. And there's other ones as well. Right now, the bulk of my stuff is in Coinbase. Actually, all of my stuff is in Coinbase right now. So it doesn't matter if you have an Android, Apple phone, go into the Play Store or Google or Apple Store and download the Coinbase app. Once you have the app, you need to set it up all the way through, connecting bank account. They're going to ask for your ID, so see it all the way through to the point where you're actually trying to put money in the account, because they're going to ask you at the last second. You know what I mean? For your ID. You have to prove who you are, all of that stuff. So just go through the process and do it now. You know what I mean? But once you have the Coinbase app, it makes it a little bit easier, because when you do your taxes, everything's going to be right there in the app. When you bought, when you sold, what you bought, what you sold, it's all right there. You know what I mean? When you start transferring it or buying it from a wallet and sending it to Coinbase and doing this and that and the other thing, I know my taxes are going to be a nightmare this year, because I bought in my wallet, bought some in Coinbase, and it's going to be a clusterfuck trying to figure all that out. So I recommend for, new people just trying to, get your toes wet, maybe just start with the Coinbase app. Download the Coinbase app and fund your account. And then once you're in the Coinbase app, there's basically a button down at the bottom that says buy, sell, or transfer. You click on the buy, sell button, buy crypto with cash, and then you can scroll down through all the cryptos or search for a particular one you want. Click it, and it will say, you could put in the US dollar amount or euro amount or whatever, or you can click max, just buy maximum amount, and then you will have taken US dollars and converted it into crypto, and it's now being held basically by Coinbase, but you have an app that you can manage it. Which I know there's people that say, well, there's a possibility that Coinbase, because you don't hold it, you don't own it, there's a possibility that they can just take it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like maybe under Biden. But now we have Trump and a much more pro crypto administration in now. So if they want this to grow, obviously they're not going to do shady shit like that and steal your crypto from you. But it's never a bad idea. I mean, silver stackers get it. You hold it, you own it, right? So I know another question will be like, well, how much money should I put in there into the the crypto market? That's a really really tough question, man. Because it all depends on your situation, what you have to lose, how much research you've done, how confident you are. You know how consistent you are with making sure that you stay on top of your game. You stay on top of your charts. You stay on top of like checking things, and you know you have your break point where like I'm out. You know what I mean? And I think the only reason my channel has grown at all is because I'm brutally honest. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, and keep in mind now, 5 years ago I had a 500 credit score and $1,800 to my name. And now I'm sitting in my own house. I have like 10 G's in guns and ammo, food and water supplies, all 14K probably in silver bullion, which is not here, obviously. So don't get any bright ideas. But that's what the guns are for, you know what I mean? You just blow your fucking head off if you come into my house. My personal checking account, I probably have like $5,000. My business checking account, I probably have $6,000 in that. My Forex account, I have like $1,300 right now. My retirement account, I have, which I never had, but I have like $6,500 right now. It was like 10K, and I was using it for a while to just throw as much money in there as I possibly could to make it look like I made less money every year, so I got more taxes back. But now that I have this 3-family house, it makes things a lot easier. You know what I mean? A lot easier to bury, spend money and bury money, so I don't have to pay tax. I can fix my house up instead. You know what I mean? It makes things a whole hell of a lot easier. And then in the crypto market, I have $6,000 of my money invested, and it was just 17K a minute ago. It's fluctuating. It was 17.5 like yesterday, but now it's 16.8. So I'm up like, I don't know, 10, 11,000 right now in there. So that's my ratio. That's where I have. But again, I mean, everybody's situation is different. You might have more to lose or less to lose. I don't know. So it's like one of those things. You need to make that decision for yourself. But I've done my homework. I understand the narratives, the use cases, the chart patterns, and I think this is a big one if you're going to get into buying or selling anything. Hey, I want to do like what you're doing and buy this, cyber money and buy metals. Well, either know somebody that you trust, because I did in the beginning. I found a YouTuber or two that I genuinely trusted because they had made me a lot of money. That's how I have my retirement account. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have that retirement account if it wasn't for like a couple of YouTubers that were putting out good quality, solid information. Like, hey, they're selling, so maybe I should sell some, and have learned lessons along the way. Because in the last 5 years, I've probably lost at least $10,000 in the Forex market, but it was a tax write-off. It wasn't all at once. It was over the past 5 years. I kind of capped myself at a certain point and have learned a lot of important lessons. But I think going out on YouTube and looking up price action, you don't need to pay $1,000 course to learn price action. There's plenty of people willing to teach it to you for free right on YouTube. Just go look. And really dig in and make sure that you fully understand what the candles mean, what the different patterns are. At one point, I had a printout of all the different chart patterns, and I had it taped to my wall. And the different candles, and what they meant, and what they could mean. But don't be like married to, okay, well, we have a spinning top. It means price is going to go down, because it doesn't mean that. It just means there's a higher probability that it will go in that direction. It's a good sign of a reversal, right? But then you start getting into bigger picture, right? Bigger picture. Whenever there's a bigger picture pattern, it's more likely to hold than like a 4-hour pattern. A 4-hour pattern, when you get down to those lower time frames, it gets really, really confusing. So you like, I think it's best for newer people to zoom way out and just stay zoomed out. You're way less likely to take losses. When you start zooming in and trying to become a day trader, you're going to lose your fucking ass. Don't do it. Stay zoomed out. Look at the bigger picture. Look for entries. I mean, look at XRP, for instance. This is not financial advice. This is just, you tell me. You know, this is a cup and handle, which historically is very, very bullish. We just saw it with Bitcoin. Right? There's your cup. There's the handle. And it broke the rim of the cup. It's heading up. It's consolidating. Whenever price consolidates, goes sideways, doesn't do anything, makes you bored. Oh, it's not doing anything. I'm going to get out. No, that's a good sign. If price went up and didn't come screaming back down, but it's getting comfortable there. It's like getting comfy. It's like making dinner, taking its shoes off, sitting and farting on your couch. That's a good sign. It means it's getting comfortable. And that means it was probably getting ready for another move. If it shoots up and shoots back down, well, that's not a great sign that it's going to go higher. You know what I mean? So time spent sideways, consolidating, going downwards a little bit. As long as it's not crashing, but that's the thing, is you got to zoom out, man. You got to zoom out, because if you stay too zoomed in, I saw people calling this candle right here crashing, and this one right here crashing, and I'm like, what are they talking about, dude? It's not crashing. This is a cup. We're forming the handle. More than likely, this week, XRP is going to shoot all the way down to like 260 or 250 this week. And at that point, if I'm not already in, I'd be buying it there. For personally, me, I would be buying it at like 250, 260. Because I think from there, it's going to rip. Could be wrong. But probabilities are on our side. Look at this, pennant formation. XLM. Haven't even broken out of the consolidation. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, price moves in a it moves in a pattern, basically. And these are the things you need to understand. Usually when price moves and you get a consolidation, you get some sort of pattern, whether it's a pennant formation or a bull flag. There's a ton of different patterns that can happen. But price got comfortable. Right, once you break through that pattern, that's when you get the actual continuation. So we're still within the pattern here. So here's the move. Here's the pattern. We haven't seen the continuation yet. You see what I'm saying here? But understanding you don't have to become a master of charting, but just understanding basics sometimes. So I just wanted to add something here. Again, sometimes I forget, who I'm talking to. So some of you might know this, some of you might not. But if you look at XLM, right? This chart right here above my head, this is the weekly time frame. So every candle is 1 week. And if I take myself and move me the hell out of the way here, if you look down at the bottom of the chart here, right here, so let's see, right here, if you go all the way down, this is 2021-ish, right? And if you come right to here, where we're currently at, is 2025. So this is years of price action happening right there. Bigger picture. But then if you look on this chart, you'll notice up here it says 4 hours. So we're basically, you see this on the weekly chart here? We're zooming in right here. So we're looking at different time frames. You see how that all kind of works together? So when you start zooming in too much, and you see people going, oh my god, you know, XRP's crashing. Oh my god, it crashed again. Well, guess what? It's going to crash again this week. It looks like it's getting ready to crash right now, guys. Oh my god. It's going to crash, guys. You got to sell. You got to sell now. No, it's not going to be happening. If I had more money to buy, I'd be, and who knows? You know, I may buy some more. Who knows? But all I'm getting at with XLM is, like, think about the move, consolidation move part of the whole thing. This is years of price action. And we're still within the consolidation. We haven't seen that continuation yet. Can this continuation take us into 2027 before it ends? That's very possible. Do you see what I'm saying here? It's nothing is set in stone, but I would say it looks really good. Personally, I've never seen charts that looked so freaking bullish in my life. But then again, go do your research on 50-year cycles, you know, what's happened in the past, you know, the dot-com thing, and it all starts to kind of blend together and make sense. And when you can put all those pieces of the puzzle together for yourself, it just makes it that much easier for you. Like I say, when things are crashing, for you to say, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna buy more. Thank you very much, Mr. YouTuber. ACH. So obviously XRP is gonna be sort of my my longer term play. But when you're getting into cryptos, I think it's a good idea to have some sort of a plan. And if you don't know what the plan is or what the plan should be, and you're like, oh, I don't know, well, piggyback off of other people that you trust, that have given you good information in the past, and stay up on their videos. You know what I mean? Maybe copy a little bit of what they're doing. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, StockMo made me a shit ton of fucking money. StockMo, yeah. Hats off, StockMo. I feel like he is a little clickbaity lately. He's making a video every 30 minutes. Very, very clickbaity, and it seems to be the same thing, just regurgitated. No offense, StockMo, but he is a great guy. Great guy. Solid man. Like, I feel like good information. At the very least, even though it's a lot. And I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to get clicks, more videos, more money, so he has more money to invest into the crypto market. I get it. You know what I mean? Can't knock a man's hustle. He definitely has the hustle. But you got to have a plan. So my plan is XRP is going to be my longer term hold. But the plan is when it gets up into this area, $10 area, I'm going to be pulling profits. I don't know if it's going to be I'm going to sell XLM and ACH and keep all of my XRP, or if I'm going to sell some XRP, some XLM, and some ACH. Or all ACH. I don't know. It depends on how the charts move and what happens when we get to that point. But this is going to be the first spot right here. Unless something happens before then that is concerning, that I'm going to make adjustments in my portfolio. So that is my plan. Based off of what I'm seeing now. ACH, like again, you have, sometimes you got to take candle actions if you're too zoomed in with a grain of salt. Because, you know, first thing you learn in price action is like, oh God, look at the wick, it's going to reverse. No, I bought it right here and I've already doubled my money. I bought it anyway, even with this wick. Because I've seen that a few times. Many times. In the Forex market. And the bigger picture looks fucking amazing. We're still, again, ACH looks like we might be just starting to break out of the consolidation for the continuation, which is the actual move, the actual big move. But when you can catch it from the bottom of the consolidation, well, shit, you know what I mean? It's even better if you can spot these things. But I didn't spot it until we were here. And this was based off of Economic Ninja. He kind of put this out in one of the newsletters. He's been pretty damn spot on with some of the little nuggets he's thrown out. So I came and I said, well, he wants to buy ACH. Why is that? I did my own little digging, and I'm like, oh, that's why. It's an ascending triangle. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm in. Here's another good question, right? Are these cryptos that I have the best ones to buy? I have no idea, dude. I couldn't tell you. You know, I'm a working class individual. I work at least 6 days a week, if not usually like I always work 7 days a week because there's something always to do at my house. You know what I mean? I have a tenant that's being evicted right now. I mean, literally like loading the truck like as we sit here and speak. So yeah, it's like it's crazy. So you go over to like crypto market cap, which I made in the last video, and you go down that list of cryptos, and it's like, oh my god, dude! Like who like, you tell me who has the time? What working class person do you know that has the time to sit there and go through every single project, crypto, go research the team? Is it a business? Is it a 14-year-old getting ready to rug pull like, I don't. I certainly don't have that kind of time. So I've been learning to hone my sources where I'll get like little nuggets from here and there, and then couple that with what I've learned with price action and charts and patterns and the bigger picture. You know what I mean? And I think this is about to make me a lot of money. I really do. I've done my homework. I could be 100% wrong and lose my ass tomorrow, and so could you. So make sure you do your homework. But the whole goal of my YouTube channel, and this is kind of why I started it way back in the beginning. I kind of had an idea, but I didn't have an idea. But I was like, yeah, I want to start a YouTube channel because I've learned so much from this. I want to try to give back. I want to try to do something. But I'm like, if I make a YouTube channel, it's going to maybe hold me a little bit more accountable for like actually making sure I put in the work. Otherwise, I'm going to look like an idiot to the whole world. And yeah, it has helped kind of, push me. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, you know what I mean? I don't make a living doing YouTube. I make a few bucks here and there. Nothing major, you know what I mean? It's like 80 to 200 bucks a month is what I make on YouTube. Depends on how many of you guys click the damn fucking thumbs up button. But yeah, it's like whatever. It's enough to mess around. It's enough to pay for all of the stuff that I need to pump out the videos, and maybe buy a couple of cool things so we can do some cool videos and stuff like that. It's cool to like shoot the shit and have some fun once in a while, but I wanted to try to, I feel like the working class has been getting the short end of the stick for a long time. You pay the most taxes and kind of hold the weight of everyone else on our shoulders. I'm pointing downstairs to like shitbags that don't deserve a dime. But yeah, everyone's got problems. I don't care who you are. We're all fucked up in our own special way. But yeah, I was just looking to find a way for the working class to create their own luck and propel yourself forward and do something. You know what I mean? Because I definitely had some rough times in my life. And yeah, like I say, 5 years ago, things were not great for me. But now I'm in the best spot I've ever been in my life. Just 5 years later. It sucked getting here. I'm not going to lie. It sucked getting to this point. You're going to have to put the suffer in. If you're stuck in a hole, just get ready. You're going to have to put that work in. Put that suffer in, man. Just get it over with. The sooner you do it, the better. Start learning. Work your ass off. Never give up. And keep plowing forward. And if someone gets in your way, just plow right over them. That's it. See you later.